Mad Knicks here giving you a recap of tonight's game. Let's just get right into it, man. I ain't gonna waste your time. This was an awful game, man. This was another awful game, another bad one. This is Pressure Chubis Revenge Night. You could tell he had some animosity, some kind of something going on. He said it in his pregame, how he felt about, Tibbs. He threw a little slight at Tibbs last year, not playing the bench, and we didn't bring him back. And I believe he went to another team before he got to Sacramento. He must have got cut. Wait, was Toronto? No, he was with somewhere else. Then he got cut and then ended up going to Sacramento. So he felt the way against us, and he went off, and we allowed him to go off. So this was a bad game, man. Let's just get right into it, man. He was aggressive early on, Cat. 3 early turnovers early in the game. It was a turnover game this whole game, man. We had nothing. There was nothing. We had nothing. I mean, we had nothing. The offense was all over the place. And then Jalen Brunson twisted his ankle. Now, he twisted his ankle maybe about 2 minutes in, I would say, 2-3 minutes in, if that. So, I mean, even before that, it was kind of like on the rocks a little bit. But after that, forget about it. I mean, all bets are off, man. We was cold from 3, 0 for 9 in that first quarter. We couldn't buy a shot. We couldn't buy a 3. We had a 17-point first quarter. Awful. I don't know if that's the worst first quarter or one of the worst quarters we had all year offensively, but man, that has to be up there. It was terrible. 17 points in the first quarter. Second quarter, we couldn't get anything offensively. This is going to be a reoccurring thing throughout the whole night. We couldn't get nothing offensively. We made our first 3 after missing 11 straight. So by that time, we in our first quarter, we was 0 for 9. By that time in the second quarter, we missed 2 more. And then we made our first 3 finally. It was terrible. We was 1 for 19 for the first half. 1 for 19 for the first half, man. I mean, damn. We could not buy 3. And it's not like it was some contested threes. It wasn't like they was on our heels. It wasn't nothing about none of that. It was strictly us missing. I mean, we had wide open shots. We had good looks. We was just bricking them, man. Everybody. People who usually are hot was bricking them. Deuce was bricking. OG has been up and down. Mikhail, my God, brick after brick after brick. Cat, I think, only shot 2 threes all game. Josh, he did make an a 3, but the ones he took, he was brick. I mean, it was bad. It was bad, man. Mitch was doing Mitch things. If there's one good thing, I guess, if you want to, say it, you want to put it out there, Mitch was doing Mitch things. Mitch had 6 offensive boards in that second quarter. He was going, even that first half, actually, he was going crazy. It's pointless if you can't make in shots, if you can't score, if you have no offensive type of continuity, no type. We have no spark offensively. Like, that's like our game is just like, we can't buy a shot. We don't, it's like even when we get 2 feet in the paint, it feels like our offense is becoming predictable. And teams are starting to see that. They're starting to notice that. They're starting to figure out our tendencies. They're catching up to it. This is what we hired the coach for, man. I thought he was going to make us so dynamic. I don't know. And maybe it's beyond coaching. Maybe it's personnel. Maybe it is. You got to leave room open for the fact that our players can't do either A, what the coach wants us to do, or they just don't blend and mix together. You hearing what you're hearing about with Cat and him having the issue from day one about his role. My only thing is like, bro, you be doing dumb shit out there. And then you missing your threes. You a 3-point shooter who don't making threes. You do dumb shit. Everybody knows about the stupid hook fouls you do. Then even today, you forcing offense. You trying to do a blow by. You trying to do the fake blow by, but you can't blow by. So you either hook someone or you're trying to bounce off of them and do your 2-foot gather, but they catch up to you. So they either block you or they're right there. And because they're right there, you start flailing your arms, looking like you're getting fouled, being over dramatic, screaming, saying it's a foul. You need to know your role to go to the rim. You need to know your role to making an open 3. You need to know your role to play defense. There was a part in the third quarter, he doesn't get back on defense. It's 5-on-4. It's a loose ball. And because he's trolloping, he's just slow poking his way, pause. He's slow mowing his way down, pause too. To come back on defense, it's a loose ball and he could get to it, but he's so slow coming back. Or I don't even think he was even trying to get back. They're screaming at him like, yo, get the ball. And he's just like, oh. Sacramento ends up getting the ball back, they end up making a shot. Come on, you need to know your role to give effort, to play with intensity, to play with smarts. I don't know. I be feeling like it be excuses sometimes, man. Like, I just do. Him, even Mitch too. I love Mitch, but all this talk about Mitch leaving and all of that, but Mitch, like, you can't play catch. You can't even catch the ball with two hands. No, I'm going on a tangent, man, but it's just something that I just ponder sometimes. It's like, it's too much. I'm hearing too much complaining and excuses, man. There are things out there you can be doing. You don't need to have a design role to do that. So I'm just confused, man. I'm just confused, man. Third quarter, JB, we find out JB's out for the rest of the game. It's a back-to-back tomorrow, so I'm pretty sure they was going to play it safe. It didn't look too bad. You never know. It's a twisted ankle. But it didn't look too bad. So I could see them being cautious and playing them all, but I won't be shocked if we find out that he's not even playing tomorrow. And they're just like, oh, I can see Mike Brown saying, no, we're just being cautious. And then tomorrow they go, oh, he's out. And then we look up, he's out until All-Star weekend. That's just how this goes sometimes, man. Like, that's just our luck. We was getting out hustled and out muscled. Word to Clyde. We was getting out hustled and out muscled. Both. Just what it is, man. I mean, we got punched in the mouth early. We never really recovered. Even when we was trying to recover, it was pointless. I mean, like, we'll make a little comeback, kind of, sort of, but we can't stop nobody. We can't stop nobody, man. Like, come on, man. We was cold from three. All game long, we could not buy a shot, and they were open threes. But in contrast, they was making in every three. So they making it every three. We can't stop them. We're missing every three. You know what that recipe makes. We already know where it's going to go from there, man. It was terrible, this game. Free throws, we was 15 for 23 all game. The focus is just not there. Like, we're just doing everything to get in our own way. We're just doing everything possible to screw it up. Like, it's almost like we're playing on eggshells. Like, I don't know how the coach is going to galvanize us. I've been waiting for him to do so. It's taking a while. It's taking long. I don't know if, I figured we had 2 days off. I thought the 2 days was going to help us. Like, all right, we need a break. Now we still on the road. It's 2 days off, but we still on the road. So it's not like, you know what I mean? It ain't leisure. It ain't like, I get to spend time with the family, home cooked meal. No, you still on the road. But we had 2 days off. The travel from Portland to Sacramento, I mean, it's not really, what is it, an hour flight if that? If so, I mean, come on. I don't know, man. This game, man, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? What's the next step, coach? What's the next thing? Like, what has to happen? I don't want to hear about, oh, well, this is what we missing. I don't want you pull out the stat sheets and say, oh, well, we didn't make free throws. We didn't make threes. I don't want to hear you stating the obvious. We all have ESPN.com. We all have, pick your stats, pick your stat website, pick them. We can all read and see that we were missing threes and that we was missing free throws. But what are you going to do about that? Is it just, that's out of my hands? I'm just a tactician, and it's up to these professionals to making their shots, making their layups, and be aggressive. I just don't understand the aggression from this team sometimes, or the lack of aggression. And I mean on certain instances where, of course, we all know Mikal Bridges is allergic to dunking the ball. He's allergic. That just is what it is at this point. I'm tired of screaming about it. I'm tired of arguing about it. He don't want to dunk. He want to do finger rolls and layups and get blocked. Then OG, it's like, damn, bro, like, OG got the build of a dude who should be just yammy. He got a Sean Kemp, Scottie Pippen type build where he should just be yammying on nobody. But for some reason, I don't know. Like, there was a play where he dribbles to the rim and he gets close. And you like, okay, he's going to rise. And he pump fakes. And it's like, well, what's the pump fake? Just rise. OG yamming on him, bro. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we're just not like at supreme aggression mode. Like we're tentative. Like we're playing a little like we don't want to ruffle the other team's feathers. Like it's like that. Like I don't want to disrespect the other team. Like We're not playing with that ferocity that we was playing with in the beginning of the year. We're not. I don't see it, man. So what we gonna do? Coach, where do we go from here? We got a game tomorrow. Come on, what is to expect? We gonna play hard tomorrow? I don't want to hear about the Jalen Brunson thing. We should be able to beat Sacramento without Jalen Brunson in Sacramento. Come on, bro. Come on. We could keep going over X and O's. I could go over X and O's with you. I could go over what they was trying to exploit. Yes, Doug Christie did a good job but kept calling timeouts every time we made a run, and that kept flatlining us. Every time we got it, well, I mean, it worked, obviously. It shouldn't have, but it worked. Obviously, we lost. So that was a problem. Precious Achua on Cat. Precious Achua can't really guard Cat, but Achua is he's nimble enough to where he can get around, he can block shots, he can move. That was a problem. And then it was target practice from Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan all night. They were just making in shots and threes. Even Brody got in on a three-point barrage. He was making in his threes. It wasn't even like it was a crazy game for Malik Monk. He was in there. Like, this was a us game, and a lot of games this year that we've lost have been us games. It's really maybe 2 or 3 games where it was like, okay, that coach outcoached us, or those players outplayed, or really all of the losses, the players outplayed us, but it's not even like we're outmatched as far as personnel is concerned. We just not putting forth the effort, man. I don't know what happened to this team over the last month, almost since that cup game. I don't know what happened with this team. I don't know if the league has caught up to us or what, but we got to bring it together, man. We have to do a way better job of bringing it, coming focused, coming ready to go. Like, that's coaching, man. It seems like we're not prepared a lot of the times. Like, we're not prepared for the punch in the face. We're not prepared. We're not making in-game adjustments sometimes. I don't like the lineup sometimes. The lineup sometimes don't make sense. I don't know, man. That's all I got, man. I try to talk on to make this video longer and longer, but Isaac, what more can you say, man? We was playing defense. We wasn't playing no defense today. It wasn't like, it was great defense, but their shot making wasn't. It wasn't no elite shot making. We don't bring it. We're not bringing it. We haven't been bringing it, man. It's been up and down, up and down. I thought the Portland Trailblazer game was going to be the sign of, okay, we on to something. It wasn't. It wasn't, man. So we'll be back here tomorrow, man. Back here tomorrow. This is already not looking like a good road trip, but hey, you move on, man. You move on. Tomorrow we'll see. Hopefully we get Jalen back. And Mad Knicks, man. Tune in for tomorrow's recap. Follow me on @KMalls_ at Twitter. And like, comment, subscribe, man. We up out of here, man.